What is up, guys? Welcome back to Things with Codeman Blue. Hope you've all had a great Valentine's Day so far. I am about to kick it up a little, just a notch. And I'm going to use a few ingredients. Adding this to make some bread. Hopefully it's going to turn out the way that I want it to. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm not going to make it long or anything like that. It takes 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, 3/4 cups of water. That says to add a little bit of olive oil, and you should get dough for a loaf of bread. Let's see how it goes. Now, before I get too far into my recipe here, I do want to shout out the people that I got this recipe from. And if my voice is bad, I'm sorry, I'm getting over being sick. So there was a website called anitalianinmykitchen.com, I believe. And then also on YouTube, Julia Pacheco. I've watched some of her videos. She made it on there, and I'm trying to follow the recipes as best as I can. It may not be perfect, but I think they deserve credit because obviously they did it first. I am going a little out there with some of my ingredients as well. Mainly for my half teaspoon of sugar. I'm trying to use this because I want to add color to the dough, and it is Valentine's Day. So we're going to try it. It may not work, but it is worth trying. So I've got to do 8 of these. Okay. My biggest concern now is that the bowl I chose for this doesn't seem to be big enough. So I'm going to grab a bigger bowl just to make sure. That there is enough room for mixing. Okay, so that's 2 cups of flour, and then it needs 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not soda, baking powder. So I'm using my half teaspoon. So there's half, whole, 1.5, 2. Now, I have no idea how it's going to turn out with these other ingredients. I've never made this before. This could be awful, or it could be great. So there's your half teaspoon of salt. My biggest concern is that the sugar I'm using is going to throw this off the most. But I'm okay with it if it does. We tried something. And then the recipe said to whisk this together. And so it doesn't look fancy, it's literally just flour mixed together. Now, the recipe says to use lukewarm water, so go as close as I can to that. And it just needs 3/4 cups. And then with that, you're going to add, or I'm going to add, just a little olive oil. And then we work on mixing our dough. Now, where I'm concerned is it's not really coming together, so I'm going to just use my hands a little bit. And it might be a little longer of a video than I was thinking, but I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of cool. It's pink-ish, which is kind of what I was going for with the holiday. But I'll let you guys come back when it's finished and ready to go in the oven. The next thing you would do, put some flour down on your surface, knead it out for a few minutes, preheat your oven to 425. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'll come back when I've got it shaped and ready to go in the oven. So I told you I'd come back when it was going in the oven, but needed to knead it. So again, I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day. I know this isn't typically the content you see here, but I figured it would be a fun video to try and change, because as I've gotten older, I have changed. And though I still love gaming, I also love getting to try my hands at something new, trying to do something different. Now, as best as I can do by hand, there is our pink heart loaf of bread. I'm going to try to just elongate it a little. Try to see if we can't ensure we get a nice loaf of bread. How this turns out, I don't know. I'm excited to see. I'm going to put some scores in it. And, hey, I'm proud that we even got this far. So hopefully you guys, again, enjoy it. I've had fun making this. I can't wait to show you what it looks like when it's done. Well, there's our heart. It's scored and it's ready to go in the oven when the oven's preheated. It goes in for 15 minutes at 425, and then you lower it down to 350 for another 10 minutes in the oven. Morgan's excited. She would like some of it. She might end up getting some. I think it looks amazing. Like, I'm really proud of the shape, the color. That's what I was hoping for by using the weird sugar. Now, final results, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm excited to show you guys when it is done, when we pull it out of the oven. Okay, so the time in the oven has come to an end. And there's our bread. Nothing fancy. I think the pink kind of throws off the color a little bit. But as you could tell, it is done. And it stayed as the shape of a heart. I'm just transferring it to a cooler surface. I'm going to flip it over. I will do a little bit of butter on top just to give it a nice look. But that's it, guys. That's making bread. I'll probably do another couple of seconds just to show you me eating a piece. But I'm not mad about it. It is a very firm thing, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. Y'all may have thought I forgot about you, but I didn't. It's very good crust. This is what the inside looks like. It's not anything too crazy. I don't know if you guys are like me. A little bit of bread and butter, always good. So, cheers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sad. What it reminds me of right now is a biscuit. It's a very heavy bread. But it's easy, it's quick, it's cheap. I mean, You get this and a thing of flour for less than $3. And you typically have the other ingredients already. If you don't, $5, give or take. I was expecting way worse. I'm pretty happy.